today we're going to be cleaning the chain on my 2016 KTM 390 Duke. So, first off, I have cardboard down on the ground because it makes a mess. I also ripped up this piece of cardboard as well to shimmy in here. There. Okay. So that just helps keep the mess from getting all over the wheel because we don't need that. All right. And you also want to make sure your bike is in neutral. So I don't have a stand to keep the back wheel off the ground, so there's a couple of different options if you are doing it like I'm doing. So I'll show you what I do and then I'll explain the other way too. But you also need to have a chain brush. This side, I don't like ever use this side, but I just use this side. So this goes like that. Scrapes on it. And then this is what I use for cleaner. And then I use the same brand for the lube, which I was using something else for the lube, so this will be the first time using this lube, but I think it'll be a lot better. So I just I only scrub like this part because that's all I can reach. So I'll just do like this section to start. You can literally see it spraying stuff off. And then you just take your brush, start scrubbing. Also, I think my chain needs tightening up, like, I think it's too loose, but, so ignore that. You're gonna get messy, which should have put on my black one, but I did not. Okay, so I got that section scraped pretty well, so now I'm gonna show you what I do to move it, which is not the most functional thing, but so I just grab like the spokes on the wheel and I just lift it and rotate it however much I need. There we go. I usually will, like, sometimes I'll try to overlap it because what's it gonna hurt if I scrub it more, you know? Okay. So I just repeat that process until I get all the way around. Which you can tell, like, at least I can tell on my chain because where I haven't scrubbed is like really dry. So I try my best to get like all sides of the chain. if you had a stand to put your back wheel on, then you could, like, in neutral, you can just spin it, which would be so much easier, but if you don't have it, you don't have it, you know? So now you gotta make sure it dries all the way. Since this was so dirty, I'm gonna go ahead and wash my bike and then I'm gonna lube it just to get any like excess gunk off there maybe. So I'll be back. Okay, so the chain has had time to dry since I cleaned it with the chain cleaner, and then I also washed my bike. So I'll show a close up. It's not perfect, but definitely much cleaner. So now we're going to lube it. Okay, so at least this one says to shake it first. And you don't need a lot. You don't want to overdo it. So I'm just going to try to remember where I started, which this is the link that we connected the chain by when we put it on, and put like some white paint on there so I know which one it is. So I'm going to use that as my guide so I know when I get back to this, then I'm done. Alright, so obviously I need to let that dry before I ride, which it's time for bed, so I'm not going to be riding it anyway. But yeah, that's all that you gotta do. Pretty easy.